Human trafficking, now considered an epidemic in the U.S. The latest research shows that up to 50,000 women and girls are trafficked each year.
It is a huge problem in Fresno County. In tonight's Education Matters, Juanita Stevenson joins us with how an art project is educating students about the crime.
Well, the ArtVenture Academy at McLane High School is known for taking on big projects. But the teacher of the program said when they decided to take on the issue of human trafficking, he found out just how little his students knew about the crime.
The next part is very important. They're going to take you.
The movie Taken is Hollywood's version of human trafficking. A young girl kidnapped and forced into slavery. But students in Mark Patterson's ArtVenture Academy at McLane High School learn that there are many different layers to this crime.
It's actually so different. It takes time. The human traffickers are very patient. They're really manipulative, which is why this is much more complicated than slavery.
What these students learned about human trafficking was put on display at the M Street Art Gallery in downtown Fresno, a years-long project involving art, literature, and dance. Human trafficking is a growing crime in the Central Valley, and teacher Mark Patterson says the community was involved in this project.
We had actually 3 community meetings to discuss and make sure that all the people, all the stakeholders could be there. And so we did a lot of laying the groundwork for this particular project.
One part of the project has students creating street art pop-ups. Using research, they painted full-size figures of individuals who have been trafficked.
So let's get 2 of you on the other side.
Earlier this year, they placed the life-size figures around downtown Fresno. A QR code took viewers to the ArtVenture website, where viewers could read the stories of the victims. Student Nick Vang introduced us to Nina, a teenager lured into trafficking.
She feels like the world is against her and she has nobody to talk to. She's like very much into depression, which allows her to be a victim of human trafficking.
English language arts was infused throughout this project.
What happened to me? I changed so suddenly.
With students performing monologues featuring voices of human trafficking.
I treated Maria like she was an object, simply nothing.
Police estimate that almost every 16-year-old girl in Fresno has been approached by sex traffickers. And for a crime that impacts so many young people, Patterson says his students knew little about it. The art teacher spent weeks collecting first-hand information for this project.
I spent the summer hanging out at Motel Drive. And so I would go down early Sunday morning, twofold, to take pictures of the early morning light so we could get some really nice shadows on the architecture, and then to talk to people. And I met advocates down there who took me around and shared stories, and I recorded all those.
Those stories ended up on the wall of the gallery. In another room, designed to show social media's role in human trafficking, the empty room of a teenage girl, and missing posters plastered everywhere.
As a student, I feel like this is something we all need to learn about because we have family members, friends, anyone that can easily become a victim.
Now, according to the Central Valley Against Human Trafficking, since 2010, over 700 identified victims of trafficking have been rescued, and that's just here in Fresno County.
Well, that's good, but it's shocking to hear every 16-year-old girl has been approached by someone.
But police say they may not even know it. It may be somebody they're talking online. It may be somebody approaching them, and at that point, they don't know what that's about.
Wow.
Yeah.
Pretty shocking.
Clearly
it's scary for parents.
Yes, it is.
It is.
Juanita, thank you.